Hey there, my name's Christina. I wanted to give you a little bit of insight on my trip to Mississippi. I've been to Mississippi quite a few times. My father in law retired in Mississippi. He retired outside the naval base of Meridian, Mississippi, because he was in the Navy. He enjoyed it so much that he decided that's where he wants to spend the rest of his life. I am very pleased with the state. I become very educated when it comes to the history. One of the history is how it got its name was through the Mississippi River. It was named after the same river. The capital is Jackson. That was named after Andrew Jackson, who fought in the war in New Orleans during the Civil War and won. So they decided to name the state capital after him. A couple famous people have come out of there. One of the places is out of Leland, Mississippi, and that's where Jim Henson, your Kermit the Frog guy, he was famous for his puppets. He was born and raised in Mississippi, and they dedicated a museum to him, and it's basically his life and all of his puppets and how it originated. It's very interesting. The USS Naval ship, which was fought in World War II, that is based out of Biloxi, Mississippi, in the port on the Gulf. Biloxi is very famous for their gambling and their casinos. The Capitol State Building is close to the Civil Rights Museum. There's a lot of different museums that you can enjoy with your family and get some education and make the trip worthwhile, especially for your children. My kids really loved it. The Southern hospitality is absolutely amazing. They do a lot of their food cooking is from scratch. They're yes ma'am, no ma'am, and yes sir, no sir. They are very welcoming to their visitors, which makes it very warm welcoming when you come into a state that you know nothing about. I definitely highly recommend it. One of the things that I do recall is Mark Twain. He loved the Mississippi River, so he would sit on the river and he would write children's books. One of his famous books was The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, which became very famous all across the world, and children to this day continue to read the book because it is an amazing book, and it was about his life and his adventures on the Mississippi River. So, what I would suggest is that if you're going to do your research on finding places to vacation, this would be an ideal place to vacation. So, kick it off your bucket list and get on the high hog and get out there and try to get this vacation started in Mississippi. I'm sure you will love it. Thank you.